Early morning. Hold on. All right. I appreciate that, young person and motherfucker, alright? You ain't never watched one of my fucking streams. Ain't no goddamn big fans. Get that bonnet shit. Put the bonnet on, but I can't. What's going on with my niggas, man? It was all good. This punk ass motherfucker. Yo, your streams are so seriously good. I'm a big fan of this. Wanted to show some support. You're gonna blow up soon for sure. Get the fuck off my shit, bro. Get the fuck off my shit. That's why I need what's that shit, a mod or some shit. But anyway, I'm still sorry about losing. Yeah, stupid. But the distractions was many, and I couldn't avoid them. My niece, my nephew, my daughter, my son, my other daughter, Ron. There was too much going on all at once. And I had to get ready for work, and everything was going on. So the L was taken. Then so many L's been going on, man. I'm getting discouraged with the games. It's pissing me off. And then I got to go up against the Raging Cajuns, who took me out of the playoffs last year. So this is kind of a revenge game, but with a different team. So anyway, nobody can watch this shit to hear me talk, right? And if you do, you're done. Like this for now. Yeah.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will have first crack at this one. And maybe they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue that's close. There's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to shoot. That tells you a lot about their confidence.
Ugh.
They make decisions and throws like that. It's easy to see why.
The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Crime. Got his man quickly. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for And they talked about this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. It'll take 3 turns trying to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk
Hold on. This shit. Good season, fellas. Fantasy draft is ass. I'm sorry, everybody. And by everybody, I mean that one. Shit. The one. What's this person right here? I'll say your butt. What the fuck? Hold on, everybody. Top off the coffee.
And the Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's going to lose the yard on that one. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down.
Bear with the kid for a second, everybody.
They'll try to get it through the air.
Oh, shit.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Raging Cajuns have it with the first and 10. They're going to run it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Couldn't get a block on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. And it'll be
against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. We reach the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. And we come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Maybe I didn't just have to top off the coffee. Maybe I should it too. It's early in the morning. Fuck y'all. Alright. Hopefully my sound is fixed.
Not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. Back to throw, it's Grimes. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Powell. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Jaguars look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're going back to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw for it. Going over the middle. It's Mahoney. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Powell. solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Bringing the heat. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nice defensive way to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Oh, I thought he had it. He snatched that from him.
Much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
He snatched it from him. He snatched it from him. He snatched it out of his hand.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. This one's complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Leaves it with the back.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Keeps it going. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Nice.
Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the coverage team able the tackle. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You get a ball, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Yesterday was my brother's birthday month, and I didn't talk to him. I called him. I was at work all day. Meant to call him earlier in the day. But you know how shit goes sometimes. You just be in the hustle and bustle.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
So I'm trying to call him today. Hopefully he got my
The
message.
delay of game pushes the offense back.
What was I trying to do here? Whatever. They're trying to make me do it again.
Line getting set on second down.
Come on.
To throw, it's Grimes. It's complete.
Great fucking catch, brother. I sealed that ball.
Down after a nice game.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Great job by the DB on that play. How many times in these types of deep ball situations do we see pass interference? That cornerback could not have played that ball better.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Oh, they're after him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And how can we
Alright,
begin our
also
analysis
time
of
my
that
niggas
first
just
half
shop at
without
dispensaries
singing
and
the
go
praises
buy
of
their
one of the
weed.
elite
Today is the day to buy
basketball
the weed.
racking up
Never on Black
huge numbers
Friday and
the
never on
ground, even throwing
day
the
before
occasional
Thanksgiving.
block. This
Just
kid
like
is the
buying liquor,
total
man.
package.
Gotta get
And
smart.
if this defense doesn't adjust its
Who
strategy,
wants to sit
he
around all
could be
day?
headed towards a
Get
career
fucked
day.
up.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
All right, Kevin,
I don't deal with it at dispensaries. I don't deal with it
The Jaguars will boot it away to start the second half.
with the weed, man. Why would I deal with it at dispensaries? I wouldn't wait an hour for the weed. Nigga, I called you because I'm ready to get high now. Yeah? You got it now? Oh, you don't? Well, I'll go somewhere else. And that's how I go.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard
And you should also be
fireworks for
prepared
these
to be
guys in
ready.
the first half, but
Why am I
they've got a
giving
chance here after
guys
making some
the,
halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open.
And the pressure
They teach
gets
what
him
you
back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You ain't shaking to get kicked in the nuts.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Arsh.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. And the Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from around the 50. And good work by the coverage and knock down the return man.
All right, let's get some scoring going on, guys.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Grimes. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert
Tutty.
through the air.
Let's go. You got it? Mother.
That
Catch.
deep ball was right on the money. He just happened to
Horrible.
make that catch. The Jaguars line up to punt it
Some of
away.
the worst receivers in
Punt of
the
the
league.
day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Has it back in the
Gilmore
Raging
juice.
Cajun offense headed to the field.
Juice.
And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not
Holy
what they had in
house
mind to
bull.
start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass.
Rars can be
Nice. They
rars.
keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. The coverage team gets the job done. They'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, this is
very
very
good.
ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Grimes. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the pretty good field position. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll run it again. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Now facing a 3rd and 1 deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. Good job by the coverage unit. The return man. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
That's not it either. Where is that play?
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Grimes. Quick strike complete. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish.
Let's make this happen
They
real
go
quick.
back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking for a gap. It's Powell. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Got his man downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their
There we go.
4th straight win. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14 feet.
LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up 14 over Ole Miss. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when to go. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd, and he lofts one down the sideline. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Gosh, baby, what a pick. What a fucking pick.
It doesn't get any better
Beautiful.
for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Great pick.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if they're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the
down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the first down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Jaguars are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. There he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Jaguars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here we go, here we go. They'll give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And the Jaguars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Powell. There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one. Sure, they'll try to seek out some positives.
So this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. To the air on first down. He's got him down the middle. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Side. He's there to make the... Throws to the tight end.
man.
He's got an open man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that
Get another
defense and
pick,
picking
y'all.
up a first down.
Can we do that? Can we get another one?
Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up
We're in the
top
same
to get it
predicament
down to the
as
5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns.
Now I gotta score another touchdown. Should have moved it.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. Nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
We're being greedy.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Corner's going to give them room. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Dennis.
What's gonna happen?
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Wilson got his man to the left. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the
Good
bowl
win,
game
man.
is,
Good
we
win.
get a free
Let's see where we at. We now bowl eligible. Hold on, let me make this happen. Y'all can never see me with my recruiting things back. Now I'm up top. Fuck off my board then, bitch. You can get the fuck off my board then, bitch. You can get the fuck off my board then, bitch. Hey. Hey, how about you? Fuck off my board. Oh, you wanna go to Rick? Fuck off my board. Alright. Right. Definitely. that right there. Like that. Bear with me for a second, my boy. As I get my little recruiting. Word. That's fucked up. That is real fucked up. Alright. Yes. 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 Yeah. Feels so good to have nothing to do this morning, man. It's been a long week, man. Not only with Thanksgiving, but trying to make sure my son gets this job. My love more than any other male on this planet. Oh, hold on. You guys I need to be checking out. All my new guys in here. What? That was an Insta commit? That's what's up. Everybody wants to play, right? Alright, let's move on this week, my niggas. Alright. And we advance week 11, we riding. Hold on. I got another commit. Awesome. Oh shit. This is gonna be a good game. Oh. Top 25. Um, let's see what. Justin says.